what it was. Okay? That's the first time I told you. It's you who told me that she put something and said she wanted to talk to me. Why didn't she drop down in the fucking chat? I didn't put that hard in her to punch out things in her. Because I still consider myself one of the person from the camp. So I feel if I did anything to her, I would do it to myself. Oh, the fuck you want to take a fucking junkie to come to me and talking shit, slurring her words when she was in Rita camp. And she's a strong Rita supporter. She saw coming over here because Rita stopped going live. That's how she saw coming over and places she's having at home. Look how many places she get kicked out from. Someone said, Tracy, if this is the first and the last time because you don't know how to speak. I just come off the phone with Kerry. Kerry must be see that and say anything. So I said, let me go over Tracy, to go in the chat. I see my name. And I said, no, why can't you make this name? She put my name. And then, in the chat. And she started. It's unforgivable. I was there, and I was talking with her. Try to be there for me to see who's who and what's going on. I got to do, huh? Yes, I'm getting off outside. Guys, 1 minute, please. This was not scheduled, so please have a little patience with me. Right now, as I speak, I'm not going to shed any tears, but I did not do this. The person did this to me, and that is the most. Anyway, hi guys. Hello, students. This is not even a class day. This is a very sad time. But they say sometimes people is there for a reason, a season. You know, whatever it will be, and some people is there for the duration of stuff. Now, I was planning a live earlier, not even 2 hours ago. Because I went and I peeped over, read the Heart of Philadelphia, please don't feel no way. Because I went over to your live and I saw, I was listening. Because I love, sometimes you don't see me in the chat, I'll catch the replay. And I saw the thing, you were advertising your business. And then I saw another one that I didn't go through. And I thought maybe that was the next business venture. And I said, let me go for it and let me check it out. And thank you so much, Read the Heart of Philadelphia. Because hadn't it been for your observant, or your observation, or what you hear, what you see, whatever, I would not have known that diving of all person. You know what is hurting me today? Let me tell you something. I'm going to get down. You hear what I'm telling you, people? Let me take a deep breath. It's either you're like me for me, or you don't. There's no two ways about this. At the end of the day, we are all subbies that are recycled. We are all subbies that are recycled. I cannot take anything from no one that it belongs to them. I'm not afraid of anybody taking anything from me that belongs to me. If something is there for you, it is there for you regardless. Do you understand? I'm a grown woman. I'm fearless. The only person I fear is the man above. I don't believe in religion and all of that. I was not brought up that way. My dad made sure he told my mom not to push us to church. You understand? When we get to certain ages, it's up to us if we want to go that route. That was in our household. Okay? But we always believe in God. That they taught us little prayers when we're going to sleep. All right? And that is much that I know. I don't know anything but the Bible, so I'm not going to go biblical or anything like that. But at the end of the day, when somebody has something in for you, regardless of what, and this was a sneaky attack. And Treecey, Treecey used a remark just now. Listen, let me tell you guys how this started. Yesterday or whatever, I went into Tracy's chat, and it was by a mistake, something happened. And I guess that was the time for me to get over there, right? We got there, it wasn't even anything much. I said, look, this one make a life, that one make a life, and all of that, right? That was skipped over. I said, Tracy, this had to do with a YouTube ship, and I was not. Today, I'm going to call everybody's name. Some people name I'm going to add on because the bitch is like Shellyana. I'm going to add on something to her name. So she, Shellyana. Kim, y'all know who she is. Because these bitches that sit down to flag and to do whatever. Tracy, I'm going to call your name because you call mine. If you want to do something to me, then do it. It's all yours. Tracy, Tracy, you make the biggest mistake here today. Anybody could tell me what date it is today, please? Please, anybody in the chat. Oh my God, I'm trembling. This is like going to war with one of my family members. My God. This I was not prepared for. Oh God, I was not prepared for this. Anybody could tell me what December 5th. This here day, Monday, December 5th, 2022, Treecey. It seems like every time I come to December month, there's always some big thing have to happen. So Treecey, you took the bait. You had it in for me. Why, Treecey? You spoke to me so nice on your chat. I even told you I called you. Treecey, you can't see you don't have my number. I called you just recently. Okay? So my number is registered there on your phone. Because I know you didn't just get a new phone last week. Oh, no, 2 weeks ago. Whatever you change it prior. Before 2 weeks ago, when I talked to Tracy, when I called out to Tracy, she did not answer the phone. I just let it ride because, I mean, it says she's busy, as a content creator, you got to be here, there, and every way. I'm not that picky and trifling. I just mentioned it to her. I said, oh, I'd called you. I didn't look at it no way. I even sent a picture. I sent a fucking picture of my great-grand to her yesterday. If you was feeling that way about me, why couldn't you say something? Why didn't you say something, Tracy? Tracy, you're not making me feel bad, baby. But I can't protect people who don't need protection. Because you can't protect someone from themselves. That is one thing you cannot do. It's only God Almighty could do that. And you know what I call this? Somewhat self-destruction. Because Tracy, you're gonna listen. Let me start. Let me see who I'm gonna start with. Tracy, I'm gonna deal with you last. Let me deal with diving for depth. All new people who is here. The lady was named Dipin because I'm scared of all of them. With whatever they would do. The Dipin. She was then called diving for depth. They used to call her all kinds of names. Diving for dick, diving for this, diving for that. Let me give you all a little history about this hard-skulled white bitch. And people, I'm not prejudiced. I'm not a racist, okay? Let me just let you all know. I'm not prejudiced, nor am I a racist. I'm a multiracial woman that maybe draw more of the black side because we are mixed. Tracy is the only person on this YouTube street that one day I sent her two of my people picture to show how we're, Anyway, this woman, so I could speak on white side too. I think I have the right to speak on white side. But you dive in for them. You only could speak on one side because you're 100% white. You are a sick woman, and I'm surprised of Tracy that indulging that. That's why I know Tracy then was picking or had it in for me. Because you can't speak to somebody so well yesterday or the day before. And then just like that turn, what changed? Tracy, I did not go live for you. What changed, Tracy? All the stuff that was there was still there. 2 days ago, Tracy. What changed, Tracy? Listen, people, they like to play themselves with the people on this sector here. You hear me? People like to play themselves with us here and act like if we don't have any sense. We don't have no reasoning ability. We don't be ignorant. Okay? All we needed is 5 senses, right? And God gave us all that. Except to the other kids. They got their other senses heightened. Anyway, now, I want you good people to go back to the lives that I went on. When this thing broke out, Tracy shared me first. No, I said I'm going to leave Tracy for last. I'm going to leave Tracy. Let's go to diving for them. Yes, people, this diving for them was a very troublesome person. Before moderator stick come to say some people, some sectors, you have to pay for a moderator stick, it started with diving for depth. That one, that same lady. That one, diaper for depth. That one it started with. She went around, she was in a man's, all of these people that I'm calling their name, they are active content creators. And if you all think that this is not so, please go to their pages. Don't take my word for it, go to their page. Let's start with Mr. Wiley. Wiley's in a different sector right now. He was once in the beef sector. A matter of fact, he called it, he named the sector the beef sector, Wiley. Okay, this guy here, Wiggins, I think Wiggins is his name. He had called it first a Section 8 sector. And then Wiley said, no, this is a beef sector, and that's where it stick. So Wiley's name is going to go down in history. He named it the beef sector. Okay, because he and this guy Wiggins was going back and forth. And he did not like that name. So he renamed it, right? Okay, because, like I said, they were going back and forth. And that's how it stuck. Now, this dive-in was over there at Wiley, pretended to be a black woman. I don't know what happened. And Wiley called her out. And then they realized, Wiley realized she was lying to him. She was mudding for Wiley. Wiley, I think, unmudded her. Right? From there, I don't know if she had gone over to QB, but I don't know in what order. I can't remember what order because she was not somebody, like she was just a troublesome, busybody, middle-aged white woman that looking to take a part in here or try to equal herself. And that's why this look at those people as racist, people like that. Because if you're white, you're white. You could mix with anybody. I have white friends. I have half white friends. Anyway, like I said, I'm multiracial. I don't have to go further than that. Okay, I don't have to try to fit into a race. You stay in your corner. You stay in the middle. You stay in the top, the bottom, wherever it is. You could coexist with everybody. Because I don't have to be white or try to be white. How do you turn yourself to a different race? How do you do that? Because you could bleach, a black person could bleach and bleach and bleach. A white woman could go in there and tan. You still is white. You still will be black. It's simple. So she left. I don't know if she leave in what order. This diving for depth. This bitch here that Treecey is going to have me sit down and listen to this. And I'm calling for the link. So Treecey made up her mind. But Treecey is like a coward. She's not coming out to tell me it's done. I'm asking her, is it over? What's going on? Because you know why? I don't want to take blame for anything. Because that was not the agreement. She could have said at one time, she could have said, call me. I don't want to talk to you here now. Nothing. She did not address me. She did not address me. I came out from that live about 7 minutes ago when I bit my last entry. I came and I striked up my life to go live. So whatever is going on there, I don't know. Nor do I care anymore. Okay? The moderators were very nice. They have some people in the chat. I feel so sad for the subbies. Feel so sad for them. But what I'm seeing going on, I don't want to move from this diving for them. With all the people she used her. Now, this diving she shouldn't even be here in this sector. She need a sobriety sector. She need the fucking sobriety sector because I'm gonna go in for you diving. Yes, I will. This woman left from here, diaper for depth. Yeah, this woman leave from here, leave from Wiley. I don't know in which order. She went over to 5-8. 5-8 to kick her ass out. She and QB had one big blow up. People, if y'all didn't agree with this, tell me it's not so. She and QB had one big blow up over money, about who loaned who money, and who was trying to lie to let I think QB or somebody. She wanted them to say they were related. At this time, Kiki, a girl named Kiki, she was involved. I think Diamond Dory was a bunch of them. But this diaper for depth, she was the main attraction. They blew up. Okay? A lot of things came out at that time between she and QB. All right? She leave from there. She went over to Rita. Rita, the baddest, at that time, the baddest roaster. Okay? Ritiano, whatever. Rita, please, if you're hearing this, please do not try to pull Pager. Please, I'm asking you. Because I'm not saying anything that it didn't go like that. So I'm asking all of you guys, all names that I'm calling, I have to call the names because the new people would not know. Anyway, she went over there. Listen, with all the people here, I don't know if anybody ever take notice. We always have a fave. It don't matter how many people we're close to, we're going to have a special one. You have your children. You're not supposed to be like, this one, but you have a fave. One child might show you more than the other one. One child might have exactly what you want. It don't matter. We do it even as parents, right? Okay. Now, this diaper for Deb, she went over there. She got a mud stick. And then she turned around, then Ritiano take it away from her. And that's where they saw going back and forth, where they taking away the stick. And it was a reason. Riti, the baddest roaster was not taking away that stick because she wanted to take away the stick. It was always a complaint about people getting blocked. Her main subbies getting blocked. So remember, it's multiple people there because Rooster, the baddest roaster channel was doing very well at that time. Okay, so she had a bunch of moderators. What's gonna happen now? Myself and that same baddest roaster got a little close. I was not going as Heatwave, and I ain't gonna even recall the name I was going as. Because, anyway, so I was not going. Who used to be there would remember. Okay? It's not that important. This diving diaper for Deb, she went and she blocked me. I'm typing it and I'm like, why nobody's not seeing me? Then I realized I was blocked. I went over, somebody was going live. And I sent a message with one of Rita's supporters. And I said, listen, Rita blocked me. For what? I said, I didn't do anything or whatever. I pointed that person. Thank God for that person went over and mentioned it. Rita went live, like shortly after she had came off, like she went live. And she was addressing it. She said, why was this person blocked? You remember, my name was not Heatwave for that time. Why was she blocked and blah, blah, blah? Why you're blocking people and blah, blah, blah. In the chat, after the baddest roaster take care of all of that, right? I turned and said, you know what? I confronted that same diaper for them. I asked her why she blocked me. Because remember, I don't know that for sure, but she was the only one. She used to love to block. She said she didn't do that. Let's fast forward. A couple days after, this lady, she goes 6'9" plus size or something. Miss Joyce. Joyce, like I said, I'm calling some of you guys' name because the new people might not know. And, I'm trying to do it the best way I can. You guys are not in it, but I'm just trying to lay the story down to show this person character that this person I was following took This is hurtful. This is hurtful. And after hurt comes anger. Because I'm trying to contain myself the best way I can. But some people don't like peace. And I'm the wrong fucking one here today. Because when I let go, it's only God Almighty could stop me. You hear what I'm telling you? I don't have to lie to nobody. Everything I'm saying, I want you all to go and look and check behind me. Check it. Don't take my word, check it. Anyway, went over to Miss Joyce platform. Bap, she was there. She was a moderator. Blocked me. But what happened that day? She made a mistake and she blocked somebody. I don't know. At that time, Miss Van used to be there. It's a group of us. But she blocked some main person there. And the person, like, had Miss Joyce's number and called her and said, listen here. This person blocked me. And like they knew exactly who blocked. Because what this girl used to do, and I thought she had stopped her ways, unless Tracy brought her back for one purpose and one purpose only. Because I was shocked when Tracy murdered her up. But I didn't say anything. I shut my mouth. I said people could change. But no, the real color's coming through. So anyway, she said no, she didn't do that and all kinds of stuff. But Joyce, when they check it back, yes, she was the one blocking. Joyce unmuted her. Let's go to A View is a View. All these people I'm talking about, go check it out. I don't think A View is a View lost any of her page. A lot of y'all might not know the late China Doll. China Doll was a mud over there at A View is a View. While she was there, I'm in the chat. This diaper for Dep, she came up and unmud this lady. And I don't know, until now, I don't understand how she get the opportunity to unmud a moderator. And it wasn't her platform, but people said, yes, it could be done. You know, so, poor, China Doll is saying, what happened? What happened? She told China Doll, okay, your duties is done here now. For now, you could go and rest. Just like that. So China Doll is like, no, like she wanted a Mustang. She said no. So I'm like, damn, A View is not looking at her chat. I don't think she was looking at the chat. She wasn't reading the chat. That chat went on. Furious? Yes, I was furious. And I wish if A View is a View was dropping link, that might have been the first time I would have hit a link to deal with that same diaper for death because she was too much. So the next time A View is a View went live, I think I was the first or the second person there. And then later I see China Doll coming in. When China Doll came in, I see China Doll had her mustang. Okay? So she got it back. This is this diaper for them. This is this bitch here. She went over at Treecey. She got mudded up there. Tracy took away the mud stick from her. You see this regurgitating shit? You see this kind of behavior? I don't deal with shit like that. Because if a foundation is not good from the beginning, it's not going to go to the end. When something is no good, it's not going to change. Especially when especially when you're bigger and you're old and you're hard. You're an adult, right? So you're already set in your fucking ways. She murdered up. It's not my channel. I don't know what was going on anyway. And what she was doing, coming for me. So they're all coming for me. I never even remember, me and her never had anything. Other than she blocked me twice. I never hold that. For what? So I never had no problem with this bitch. None at all. Now, let's go back now. Go back to the baddest roaster. When Sean Bradley, Mr. Bradley, sorry I have to call your name. Please, you guys, please forgive me for that. This is to the new people. She went and what she did? She take on, she went and she was, transporting. She went down to either transport, or be, some kind of companion for Rita, was to go to court with Mr. Bradley. Anyway, shortly after that, the next thing you know, Rita's situation in her house was exposed outside for the world to see. Somebody, I don't know how they get those pictures or whatever, but it was shortly after she left there, this happened. Yes, it could be planned like that somebody like tried to set her up. I don't know. They were saying it was coming from 5A, but I didn't want to know how come. They were trying to say Tracy D, all of that. None of that wasn't adding up. What now add up is the person who was there at the house. The person who she turned her back on. Because that make more sense. Somebody had to be in your house to see that condition. I don't know how they see it. If it's the realtor, I don't know. Okay? She was, then people started saying, maybe it's her. She's snaky and all of that. Okay, a couple of years ago, that same bitch was in some kind of mess. Y'all know the baddest was, so don't drop her link like that. She carried on her show by herself. That I could give her credit for. The baddest was to carry on her show by herself. But that day, she had to drop the link because I think it was either two moderators fighting something. He said, she said bullshit. And who was in the middle of it? This depth lady. Listen, I'm going to fuck you up all which way. Grease, no grease, crude oil, every fucking thing. I'm going to fuck you all over. Every way that got an entry. I'm going to ram you. You're going to need to feel the wrong bitch. You know what I'm telling you? You want heat? You're going to get heat, bitch. Anyway. Um, then she was there. So they carrying on the live. So Rita was hot. You know, Rita's a person, she make her motions and she entertained while she's doing it. You never could tell what you're gonna see from her, right? But she was hot this day. So I don't think she was paying attention to the panel. You know what I see? And anybody was in that chat saw that. I don't know if the baddest was to lose any pages or if she would have that. Because I know if they don't have it, Lipstick Ali have it. I'm quite certain about that. For the first time, no, that would have been the second time I saw who this diaper for depth is. And this woman here was a straight up white woman with no kind of trace of any other thing mixing in that blood. Okay? Her outward appearance I'm talking about. Straight up white. There's no mixing up. All right, she was there. The first thing, I said, why is she speaking like that? Her words, she was slurring. So she come now on camera. This woman was bending over. You hear what I'm telling you? Nodding off. But at the same time, questions was asked and she's answering. And I'm like, oh my God, that is junky behavior. That is junky behavior. When they're standing up and they're not falling and they just nodding off. Okay? That was so bad that people was trying to tell the baddest roaster, listen, a dropper, dropper, dropper. The baddest roaster was not looking at the panel. You understand? And she was looking away from the camera for the most part. I think something make her had to look, and she said, what's going on here? Because the chatter thing make a different turn. Because what? You had a spectacle up there. And everybody's looking like, get her off. It was so bad. She actually was slurring. She went down, and the next thing you know, she was out. She was out. And I said, oh my God, she have a problem. She really have a problem. Right? I don't know if it's drinking because it can't be no doctor could give you that kind of medication and not having close watching you. So that means it got to be something allegedly that you're using on the street. Okay? On the street. Because you can't say you got a wife, you got a husband, you got family members. They would must see this medication put you like that. So common sense is telling me, no doctor give you that. Then she was caught up with a guy named, I think it's now, the old people here will know. I don't know, I can't remember the whole name, but he started going at with this name, looking from afar. Anybody remember that guy? I think he was a Haitian. Looking from afar. Anybody remember that guy? He used to like rescue dogs, and he used to like to do his cooking. At one time he cut himself. He was trying to commit suicide on the live. Y'all remember that? Anybody? I think the guy's name was looking from a forest. Oh, Nep. Yeah, Nep. Nepatarian or Nep. Okay, let me call him Nep. Thank you. Thank you, Lexi. Lexi, thank you. Yeah, now. She went over there. The next, big scandal bursts out that she leave from where she had to go and visit him and some medication, some perk or something she take there. I don't know how the thing messed. Oh, the two of them raffle out. The next thing you know, he came out and say she wanted him. She used to say that they were related. The guy got mad and said, "No, I'm not saying that anymore because we're not related." And I'm like, "What's wrong with this bitch? You want to see this bitch got a problem? Huh? How you gonna be going around to strangers and asking them to lie and say you're related?" She's not satisfied. That's what I'm telling you. These are the people you gotta watch at. She's not satisfied, right? With her race, where she could get about everything she wants. Now she wants to be black too. Ladies and gentlemen, students, I don't bring in the card, but it's necessary today to bring it in. This woman was always in confusion. She calmed down a great lot. Probably, Treecey maybe thought she changed. Okay, let's get into it now. Now, I'm here minding my business. A matter of fact, let me say it like it is. Let me say what happened. And Treecey, if you listen to life, you want to listen to life, I don't give three fucks right now. You saying, first of all, you accuse me of going on tour. Tracy, what fucking tour I went on? Tracy, what tour I went on? Tracy, you want to come for me? If you want to come for me, all you got to say, fuck it. It's on. It is on. That's all. Until now, you can't answer me. Until now, you can't answer me. This kind of game, I'm not playing. You can't forgive me. What the fuck I did to you? What tours? I was on Kerry Live when your fucking ass went live. While Kerry was live. And if you drop something on your community wall, I don't go to community wall. I go to my community wall now because they teach me to go there and to put on when I'm going to go live or to do updates. Okay? I was so angry today. Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't going to lie to you all. I forget how to go live. I was fumbling, trying to remember how to do it. That's how angry I am. Anyway, so when I went over there, when Treecey and all this thing to go on, went on, I was over in Kerry's life, right? She's forgetting. You see, when you talk in a story, Treecey, let's keep it fucking 100. Don't skip certain places. This lady, Diva or whatever, that Deanna handled her whole ass. She came over there to come and accuse me of two things. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. The first thing she accused me of and asking me why I say Tracy docs Tommy Sotomayor. I said, me? I didn't do anything like that. I didn't say that. I said Jay Wilson did. Because they were talking about docs and it said, but the whole damn section must be docs already. I said Jay Wilson docs him. I never said Treecey docs him. Then she came back. Now, what's the next thing she asked me? Oh, about, let me call the lady by her right name. She didn't do me anything. Misunderstood. Listen, misunderstand. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just keeping it 100. She turned and she said it how I say that she came over in the beef sector and get 12,000 or 11,000 or 10,000 subscribers. How the fuck are gonna say that? Who is she to get that? Okay? That will have to come over time. That means something is wrong. Okay? Something is wrong. I did not say that. I said she was throwing words saying that she was feeding the beef sector. She said that over and over again, but you always listen and hear what you all want to hear. And I said, look at how they got this woman talking down to them. When they should have jumped up now and say, so you gain from us too. Because she gained numbers too. And I said, maybe she gained about 1,000 people since she came over here. Because she gained from us too. Because she was not making those numbers in her chat, I heard, before she came over here. So if she fed y'all fed her too. Because everybody in the beef sector was keeping up the fucking trend for weeks or months. From the cabin in the woods and whatever else. To the fucking and sucking in the park. To the ring. And God knows what else. She had this sector busy. And that's why sometimes y'all gotta know who to give all those the attention to. Because they're fucking ungrateful. She of all person come down here under pretense and say she was in whatever sector, but she was over here. So I don't know how much sector you controlling. But anyway, let me done with her. Anyway, so Lord, 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 God. Anyway, let me go back. Yes, I went over. Yeah, I went in the chat the morning. Let me start from there. Went in the chat the morning, Tracy's chat. I said hello, and then the next thing you know, I hear somebody Treecey was addressing someone and say, yes, it's Kimmy. And when I look, her name was spelled differently. So I said, oh, hell no. With that, I saw Miss Bless went live. I used that opportunity and I exited the fucking camp. And I left. I went over to Miss Bless. I don't know how the chat went on. I don't know what happened after that. But before I went over there, when I said bye, y'all, it looked like it touched some part of Tracy's spirit or soul. I don't know where it touched. Before I left and I exited there, she turned and she said she don't understand why people's upset. And she was, anyway, it's on her live. Y'all can listen to what she said. And I hold that. She was selling a message to me. Because if you think, because I said bye y'all, why right then and there? You didn't send a message, said, wait a minute, Heatwave, wait a minute. Give me 1 minute. Could you come up here? She could have addressed me right there, right? But because I say bye y'all, she already know, or she already knew that it was because of Kimmy, right? And if that is how she was feeling, because she addressed me of such. Okay? So what happened? Happened. I went on my platform now, and I went live. And I say what I had to say. And I stand by every fucking thing I say. But you know what, my dear? This is one of the biggest mistakes. This is one of the huge, huge mistake you making. You see how long I stay in that live? You see how long I stay there? To actually hear and allegedly that depth lady will sound like a junkie because she could take a drug test and that could come out negative. I'll give her a fucking $1,000. Okay? If she could go and she'll have to show she go into a doctor clinic. And that doctor do a drug test there. Yeah. And that should come out negative. Okay? I give her $1,000 right now. And it have to be within 72 hours. It cannot be over 72 hours. Because some drugs get out the body, clear the body within 72 hours. So, yeah, right now. Right now. Now, I had to sit down and listen to all of that bullshit. Right? I went on my platform and I start up. I didn't call not one fucking person name. It was two persons I was speaking about. It was not Tracy alone. And I told her that just yesterday, the day before yesterday. I said it was not you alone. I didn't bother to call the other person's name. But they just go around and say how Miss Pizarro dumb and how Miss Pizarro is this and how Miss Pizarro is that. Miss Pizarro is fucking smart. Because Miss Pizarro called it before I even said anything. She said, no, Heatwave is not talking about Tracy alone. I think Heatwave is talking about me too. And she was so fucking right. Because the part where the person that this heap lady, I was mad because when I see she started turning her ass to give it to Miss Pizarro, knowing that Miss Pizarro promote her so big, I got mad and I said, fucking good for her. And I wanted to go in her life to say, good for you. But I said, you know what? No, I ain't going to bother to add insult to injury. I went on my platform. I say what I had to say. Okay? I did not come with nothing personal with Tracy. Nothing at all. Everything is what happened that day. It's what happened that day. People, my life is still up. Nothing is private that I'm going to check them again. It is still there. Okay? When I was done with that, right? I went I think that's the time I got the I don't know if it's that's the time I got the 1,000. I can't remember. But anyway, let's jump to all this thing that is coming up and blowing up. So now, Carrie, they were trying to get my attention to tell me, look, I got the 1,000 or whatever, right? Carrie, came on and Carrie was, okay, we're gonna do a little celebration over at my channel. I went over there. In the middle of we doing that, I would say like an hour, or a little over an hour. Somebody came in the chat and said, look, Treecey went live and have Heatwave's name calling me to hit the link. Everybody read what was going on, right? I heard it. I did not read it because I was not looking at the chat. I was operating from one phone. I don't know how to click and all of those shit. And I said, my name. Yes, your name. With that, the diva lady had came up, right? Okay, that's as far as we went. Now, after all of that, and she went back to her hole, wherever she came from. Did Treecey address that? Did I send anybody to Treecey? Treecey said what she had to say. She listened to a whole lot of people talking a whole lot of shit, right? And telling her how to behave or what not to do and all of that. Shelliana, you fucking bottom heavy, lopsided, crooked, witch face. You don't need to stop it. If people ain't gonna like you, they ain't gonna fucking like you. You're a snake. You always know something. You always want to put things together. And you have no fucking behavior. Because you're a grown woman. This is the company I guess Treecey like to keep. A grown woman like you. And she did commentary on that. You running through a house. People is doing a production. And you running through a house naked. Because you on edible so fucking long. And you don't know how much you could consume before you get high or higher. Huh? You don't know how much you could consume. Plus with your words, with medication. You were so proud to be saying that you're going to intimidate your doctors and all of those things. You're lucky. Y'all have good people. Because he could have put a dose in your ass and send you where you're going to get the candy all the time. Never ending candy. Slimy bitch like you. Or because he said no to the money. Where is the roaster daughter? Where's Lala the money that the people gave you, bitch? Because I said no. She wanted us to pick up donation and I said no. I said, when Treecey come back, if the people want to give anything, they will. And they did. I said, I don't want to get nowhere close to any money. To picking up anything, to be responsible for anything. And nobody going to set me up with shit. I don't even handle my own money. When that thing happened, I sent for the fucking money. I sent for $2,500. Okay? That was Zell to me. In preparation to take care of Tracy concern. All right? At that time, I think two other strong supporters say they're in. The only person I spoke to Carrie. Because myself and Carrie was keeping in contact. Because the Shelliana drop off. Because she means she already make her mischief already. She wanted us to go towards this guy, Christopher W. I never talk about this guy being white and none of those things. She tried to imply that. All I said, I didn't see this man as a strong supporter of Treecey's. And I don't think he would be the right person and just paying 10% and all of that. I said this could turn back on her. I said, no. I'm not feeling that. That's what I say. I'm not feeling that. I went so far, I got somebody. But where Tracy got mad with me with, let me tell you where Tracy got mad with me. Myself and Tracy had a conversation after she got released. I turned to her and I said, oh, I said, listen, we had to contact one of your family members, right? And Tracy lost it. Tracy lost it. And if I tell you I wasn't feeling bad, I felt real bad because it was countless hours. I did not do it because I didn't even know to search in my own fucking name, much more less somebody. I asked someone else to do it. Carrie sought to do it. Carrie was not going anywhere. And I asked, my battery running low. I asked someone else to do it for me, right? And the person did and find a cousin that say they don't know. They have not heard from Tracy, I think, for 4 or 5 years. This is secondhand news I'm getting. I never spoke, and I'm saying it openly. And my voice is very, you can't mimic that. Okay? So you could take my voice and ask your cousin or your sister if they remember this voice. I did not speak to none of your family members. I did not care about any family members, other than we got in contact with one. And all was for your interests, not for ours. Okay? And the cousin, the cousin told the person they have not spoken to her and something but a funeral. Okay? That is what I was told. A message went to the sister. The cousin said they're going to take the message to the sister, but the sister was in the hospital and would not be released until that Friday of. I think all of this went down like on that Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Tuesday. So we weren't getting nowhere fast. The cousin even went further to say where she was living, and I'm not going to call. And the sister was in the same township or whatever with Treecey. That was all. At when we got in contact with the lady and all of that, right? I'm saying we because this person did it on my behalf. I was not there. I did not listen. I did not hear. I don't know what the voice is. The voice is coarse. If it's like Tracy's voice, I don't fucking know. Nor do I care. And the reason for that, Tracy, you could go and ask the facility. So if I'm talking the story, I'm talking it from the facility. The facility said that you was going to be released with an ankle monitor. And I said, what? Yes. So I thought at that time you had some problem with somebody that's living in your area. Okay? So it came off from what's his name? It came away from New Mexico. So I even said, he ain't got nothing to do with it because he's living maybe a distance from her. So she wouldn't be no threat really to him. Anyway, Tracy got very upset. She said, if I got to go, I said, she said, I need to speak to you. At this time here, I wanted to introduce her to the person who got in contact with her family member to even say thank you. At this time, not only that going on, this woman that stand up 12 hours a day on her fucking feet, I was asking if she could do it for me. She was living in the district that where Tracy's cousin is living. So it would take her about 2 to 3 hours. And by the time she get from work, it was going to be late. So she went further. I said, damn, I wish I could get somebody. I said, there is somebody close enough to Treecey. But I said, we're not getting anywhere. And I said, that this guy was called, but no answer. That's what I told the person that really got Tracy cousin. The person never spoke to Tracy's sister. It's a cousin. Okay? Tracy, so the lady, my people, sent out her nephew to go down there. Because what I was planning to do, like what the people told me, the facility said that, and the bail bonds woman said it. Okay? So I said, I'm going to send down, if I could got somebody to send down, the lady sent her nephew. I said, he could be on standby. They must have visiting or something like that. So he could go up and say, look, he's here and see she's going to, if he'll able to do anything because of this paperwork that they wanted, right? To show when she released, where she's going to and all those good stuff, right? Okay. The guy had left already when Tracy came out. So I had to call back the lady and said, oh, please call him back. Because I had planned, that was some money from my pocket. I said I was going to pay the young man to do that. The lady said that will not be necessary. She would not accept the money. She said that's okay. All right? With that, all of this time, Carrie have a fucking death in her family. Somebody close to her. And Carrie, part is mourning, part she's Heatwave, what we gonna do? Heatwave, the pieces want to know what's going on. We gotta say something to them. Any new updates? I'm like, no. The cousin said she's gonna get the message over not until Friday. At this time, when I spoke to Kerry and I know about the death in the family, the boy did not leave to go anywhere because I was telling her, look, I'm gonna ask my girl if she could go and do it. And that did not work out. Then I called her back. I said, listen, getting somebody to go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. She said, good. She was feeling happy. The very next day, she said, look, the pieces want to know what's going on. Could you come out here with me? I said, man, I'm at the mall. She said, Heatwave, please. And I said, okay. I walk a fucking long distance in the middle of nowhere at some parking place like they had condemned that place. I don't know. I know to be in a quiet spot. Because I was heading into Home Goods and they have a lot of dead spots. I know we was gonna get caught. Certain parts in Home Goods, no surface. I know the one close to me here. All right? So I walked down and I found a little quiet place. At least it wasn't noisy. You would hear a car still parking. She said it was good. The song was good. And I told them, look, we got in contact with one of the loved ones, and this is what's going on. That was it. But coming back to this anklet, the bail bonds woman said the anklet was in place. She said, like somebody will have to come, you got it. The same thing with the facility, see. But people was talking about that before, and I did not believe it. So if I'm telling a story, I'm telling it from the place there. And Treecey, no. She could go back. She could call them, pretend that she's somebody, or she could ask and say it was an anklet in place upon my release. That's all she have to ask. And let me hear what answer she gonna answer. What answer they gonna give her. Because that is what we were told. And that was the reason, Treecey, to contact your family members. Because I know you didn't have, I'm sure you didn't have your lease in your pocketbook when you went to jail. I don't even know if you had a pocketbook. Okay? I'm sure you want to have that in place. And along with that, the place there cannot open your stuff. You have to get somebody to go to property to claim it. Okay? And somebody to trust to go to your place. You might well have to make a phone call. I didn't know how we was going to do it. But at least I was sending somebody that if the person like an errand person and with the fucking money. Let me tell you something, people. Treecey, let me tell you something. Shellyana and every fucking one of y'all. I put up my house already for a family member I had. You know what I'm telling you? Put up my home. So $1,500 cash bail. I am not rich, but that was no money for me to put that's fuck up money. Okay? I put down $10,000. And that was 10%. The person was on $100,000 bail. Yes, was I a little scared? Yes. But I was better than the person. I said, look, I love that person. And when I did it, I didn't tell my mother the truth. A matter of fact, I didn't have the full 10,000. I had to get 3,000 from my mom. She said, what you doing with this? What's going on? I said, I want to bail. I want to help out to bail this person, blah, blah, blah. And all was because of the person's job and all of that. You know, a lot of things was at stake. My mom said, look, be careful. She said, I don't think you should do it. I said, nah, I don't think I should do it. But I went behind her back and I did it anyway. At the time of the bail to get back the money, I was not there. But I told him who I want the money to go. Because whoever put the bail down, that money goes, the check is going to come back to that person. You got to show your ID and all of that, right? So I had to entrust one person to put the bail, okay? That money, I got back. I got back I got back money. I got back money. $10,000, yeah. Anyway, because only if they jump bail, then you don't get back that money or whatever. And the processing fee and blah, blah, blah is not that much. Anyway, so I don't know. From that time, Treecey changed with me. A lot of call went unanswered. Okay? A lot of calls went unanswered. And more, I was getting aggravated. I'm like, why? What is it? Since I told her about family members, why she got so hasty? What is it? What she think we gonna ask about their business? You understand? Because I couldn't get it. And I'm like, what the hell? Because at the time, I should have mind my own fucking business. Because some people don't know when they have it good until they have it bad. But let me tell you something. You see me? Whatever you see out here is what you get. That's me. To be diplomatic or not, I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. If I care about you, you will see it. Because I hear the deaf lady say she is Tracy's guard dog. But the only difference with me and her, guess what, bitch? I never give myself a title. People on the street give me the title. Call me the guard dog for Treecey. Call me all kinds of stuff they call me. All kinds of names. They give it to me. Because you know what? Self-praise is of no recommendation. The whole world see that. I stayed in Tracy camp until today. Because up to now, I don't know what games Tracy want to pull. I don't know what it is. But Tracy need to stop it because I'm asking her, am I out? Some of her new subbies is saying, yes, you out, bitch. Yeah. I get all of that in the chat. One person I see that from. I don't know that person. Right? I didn't pay it no attention. Even her loyal, the moderators. I could see confusion like they don't know which way to turn. They shouldn't have to turn no way. Because what Tracy's saying to me is a bold-faced lie. People, Tracy said I went on a tour. Look here, ladies and gentlemen, one thing. All of my students, I want you all to do a homework for teacher. It's two chats I was on. The first chat um, being what's her name? Carrie. I cannot control what anybody say. Because when that lady came over, the diva lady came over and started to come to approach me. And Diana handed her ass. She left from where she was to come over to me. I don't know if Tracy sent her or whatever. She went back over there. Because for me, I would never have sent anybody to Tracy. I just said, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right? So from there, she broke a trust. She broke a loyalty because you don't know these people like you knew me, right? You had people come from a different sector even to approach me. What the lady didn't even know about me, you. What she even give a fuck about you or me? Okay. She's from a whole different sector. And if you want people to dismantle your thing, it's better you dismantle it before someone else dismantle it. But let me go back to you, Tracy. So, she got to the way to say that I went on platform. I was heated on Kerry's platform. You know what Kerry keep telling me? Calm down. Calm down. Don't listen to these trolls because people come in dropping all sorts of stuff. I was locked in with Tracy. I got like a tunnel vision. I was locked in with Tracy. Nothing else didn't mean anything else to me. Nothing else. I was in shock. I was in fucking shock. Okay? Don't know which way to turn. I'm telling you all the God's truth. Because people would say the easy way was to curse Tracy out or whatever. I didn't know how to. That was the farthest thing from my mind. I was just confused. So Tracy said, I was in places where they were tearing her down. I was going on tour. Tracy, you like to deal with paper. You like to deal with receipt. Because I would like to know what receipt those people hand to you that you approve. That you could come up this bright Monday evening to talk a bundle of fuckery. Delusional shit. I don't know where you're getting your shit from, but that is telling more of you than me. Because guess what? If you said you cared about me and somebody come and tell you shit, how many people did not come and tell me keep away from you? Did I? You told me. People told you to keep away from me. Didn't we talk about that? Yes, we did. right? And we didn't talk with that openly. We talk with that behind. So what proof do you have that I was fucking panel hopping? After after Kerry's live, I went over to Ronnie Q, because Ronnie Q supported me. Kerry was the reason that I have a platform. Okay? So that would have been the right place for me to be. You was not live when Kerry was live. A matter of fact, you cut in on Kerry. You cut in on Kerry. And people had to tell you I was over there. Why couldn't you wait? Why couldn't you wait? So how disrespectful. You see, I have manners and respect. So you wanted me, somebody invite me for a celebration. Who is the reason for me to have a platform? Right? To leave there, to come over to you. Because what? Because why? Are we in a cult? Are we in a cult? And we used to say, 5A was like, forming a cult. That cultish mentality. A lot of chats where we see like they want to control the subbies. We used to call it a cult. We all used to call it a cult. So what is going on here is like a cult. This is cultish behavior. Because when I went over to Ronnie Q place, I was downstairs at the bottom minding my fucking business until I heard Kwani saying that's how I never liked her or something like that. I tried to get Kwani's attention from the chat, but I just typed with one fucking finger. The link was dropped and I went up there to address Kwani. Kwani straight went in for you, Tracy, asking about how much money I gave to you. People, I show Ronnie Q have her shit up. Ronnie Q have her stuff up there, okay? At that time there, I was talking, and I talking to Kwani. I even turned to Kwani. He said, look, my condolences. So I was thinking, I said, oh my God, I was surprised. And I said, thank you. That touched my heart when she said she had given me condolence while she cussing me. So I said, why you cussing me? She said, you could just curse me. I said, no, I did not. Then I look, I said, oh yeah, for Miss Bless, yeah. I went over there. Yes, I did curse her on my platform. I said, okay, all right, all right. And she said, no, you're a content creator. You can't be doing these things and blah, blah, blah. I listened to everybody, what they have to say. Nobody come and call Tracy out of her name. The only person was calling Tracy name, it was one he wanted to know how much money I was given and all that. That was it. After that, it was not anything else. People come to ask certain questions and was trying to make peace. Even Jesus take the wheel. She came up there. Nobody that I know spoke badly of Tracy there on Ronnie Q platform. The only person I could say they had a lot to talk about, it was Kwani. And Kwani was just going towards the money. Anything else what was said, maybe I wasn't paying it any attention. I left, and then I tell Ronnie Q, I think, congratulations. I can't remember what it was, and I left the chat. After that, I went nowhere. I went to no other platform. I was over at Miss Bless, more than for Miss Bless. Something came up, and Miss Bless was asking if I want to come up and speak about it. I told her no, not at this time. I said respectfully, I declined to come up at this time. She said it's okay, Heatwave. Because I don't know if Miss Bless knew that I had a death in the family that I was hustling with. But wait a minute, I forgot the big stuff. I forget something big. While what's her name? Um while Tracy was incarcerated, after she came out, after Kerry had 2 deaths in her family, I didn't know something was coming up for me. On May 26th, one of her family members perished in a fire. I called out for Tracy. No Tracy. So what Tracy talking about, the deaths in my family, that's what me and Tracy will talk about. The first death in my family that I called out and I told Tracy about was my mom. I was very shaken. Was my mom. She returned our call about 3 o'clock in the morning. She said, I'm so sorry, Heatwave. The people in the chat, all the pieces and everybody, for about a week straight, they were put up prayer sign in the chat. I was looking. Right? I called back Tracy about 2 weeks later. I said, Tracy, I said, you think if I come back, in the chats now, it's too early? She said, Heatwave, you have to know you're grieving. No, it's nothing wrong with that. I said, it's going to take my thoughts off of, losing my mother. I don't know if you guys, any one of you, lose a mother, God forbid. It's not. That's the worst thing. It's like the family's over. It's a lot. It's a lot. And my mother was not sick. My mother was not sick. Just get a bill of health. That's why I say we came into this world with an entrance and we had an exit already. Okay? It is what it is. Already written. So when people say, "Oh, you got to go to the gym. You got to do this. You got to eat healthy." You got no. When your time come, it's gonna come. No gym, nothing that you're doing. Because healthy people drop down with a disease that where it came from. Left field. I had an uncle. He couldn't see a fly in the house, like he was going mad. You know what take him down? He got tuberculosis. Could you imagine tuberculosis? Took him down. They didn't even know it was that. He was just blowing short. He was not that of a heavy man. He was 6'5", 220 pounds. That's not too bad for somebody of that height. Anyway, tuberculosis. So I'm just trying to say, you could live all the healthy life. Entrance, exit. All right. So I had this death that shook me up. Until now, me and Tracy never spoke about that. When I called Tracy and I told Tracy, I said, "Tracy, something is going on." She said she ain't see nothing going on. So how come Tracy see something going on now? From another junkie. How she see something going on? Tracy said, "No, whatever you have, type it. Text it." I said, "My feelings. You cannot type emotions." But I did it anyway. Out of the love, you are going to come to measure the love that I have for you. Where was Shellyana? Shellyana and you fought already. Then Shellyana come down back because Ramsey brought her because they want to bully you, Tracy. For you to stand in line. So when Mr. Bradley finished, then this one is going to go next and to have you all in order. And you were not complying with them. So they set up, they went behind the Patreon and they tore you up for your birthday. I felt that for you. That's little before Ramsey come. And she said, "Come on, Shellyana." And Shellyana coming too. I called you, I said, "Curse that bitch." Look, that woman gone to her platform. She blocked me twice. Because first I thought she was Jamaican. And thanks to Dazzle, Dazzle said no. She ain't no fucking Jamaican. Dazzle got her ass. Dazzle had enough of her. You know how many times I went and replayed that live? If you all never see that, Dazzle give it to her good in patois. It was so sweet. Very sweet. I think she do it patois in English. Everybody gonna understand. You hear me? For her to back the fuck off. Because Shelly is a troublesome bitch. We all know it. New people, it's a lot of chat she cannot go into. So when she come back, Treecey really did not bother with her. And then when they drop her from club chat and all that, then she saw squeezing her way in here. Remember, Pastor? She just be on his live now. And she's side by side like she's a friend. She's no friend to nobody. She and Kem, all them, they don't know anything but friendship. Okay? She was there when Pastor said he was going down sometime to meet and greet with some people of his following. I don't know what went into her. I think at that time she was with Club Chat. And she said she's going to go to the airport. People, she said she's going to the airport to meet up with Pastor to fight Pastor. And that same squirmy, bottom heavy, stinking, sour puss woman talking shit. Talking shit. Before she gonna wash your hair or go cut it off. You stinking bitch. That's why you're so corrupted. That's why you're so fucking corrupted. To say you gonna wash your hair once a year. You stinking nasty bitch. Just cause you're nasty on the outside, it's so it coming from the inside. You don't want nothing with me, Shellyana. You went down there for fear. Everybody you pulling up on. I want you to pull up here, bitch. I want you to pull up here. I want you to pull up there. When I finish, I gonna rearrange your fucking body. Me, I gonna rearrange it. I gonna put them in position. How it's supposed to be. I gonna hold it on and cut off the hair. Because bugs and all must in there. I gonna glove up. You stinking bitch. That's a lot of chat she can't go into. She went and she take the people money and just give them $120, $100 and a pizza and a Coke. And all those people that gave money, So she wanted me to be in cahoots with her to go pick up money on Tracy's behalf. Meanwhile, we don't know what the fuck was going on. And I said, no, no. She never came back to seek us because she didn't get what she wanted. This woman is a mischievous, troublesome woman. She went and she sabotaged Dovi's stuff there. Look how far she went and look how conniving she is, Treecey. Yeah, but anyway, you do what you want to do, child. Do what you want to do. Maybe you're looking for content, but don't make me content. Don't make me content, because I could stop it. I could stop it before it starts. Treecey, I ain't got nothing to go in with. I'm going to look to see where's your next move. But Tracy, I give you all the opportunity. You know who I'm thinking about now? The subbies. Those are the people I'm focused on. I don't focus on you. Because this is not right time. Because what I see you going on, David, Tracy, maybe it's the right time you tell me to exit. You say it in so many ways. But you're not a coward, remember? You're bold. And that's why I was following you. I always call you a strong black woman. So show me your strength. You should show me your strength and say, exit from the camp. You remember I told you that? You would have to tell me to go. Why are you not saying that? You're saying what you could forgive, what you can't forgive. All you got to say, exit, bitch. Exit, heatwave. Exit, you dog. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to address me. Don't play games. Do not play games. Because you cannot use me for content. I could more use you if I want to. With all this thing, you going to tell me about numbers, Tracy. Tracy, are you mad? Have you lost your mind? What numbers, Tracy? Tracy, if I was competing for numbers, wouldn't I come live more often? Huh? Wouldn't I have come in like people? If you all agree with me, please say something. Wouldn't I have come in live every day, at least every day or every other day? What fucking numbers? I was surprised I get so far so fast. What numbers? When you to say that I competed for numbers. Huh? I didn't even want to be a content creator. You want to tell me about numbers now? I'm not even monetized or whatever the fuck that is call it. How am I going to come to you with numbers? Tracy, listen. If you are talking about clout, this is how I think it will go. I can't come to you. It's simple maths. People, if you all agree with me, tell me you all agree with me. I ain't looking at the chat right now because I don't want to get distracted. Just I'm going to look at the chat. Now, if you all agree with me, tell me you all agree with me. Oh, God, some of the news coming over here just now. Lord God, I think something has happened in my family. Listen, let me just hurry up with this here. I hope it's not nothing bad. Anyway, if you all think I am, I'm going above my head, just say it. How can I get clout from Treecey? If the same people that she is using, Bizarre is using, Lady Nick is using, Brianna is using, Bless Watkins is using, Miss Bless Watkins, Carrie is using, the whole damn sector, everybody is using the same subbies. So I already get subscribers, right? From that group of people. It's the same people going around. Some people may not like you. So your chat might not be filled like the others, because some might say, well, I don't want to come over here. Some might say, okay, I'm going to come over here. So what clout can I get from you, Treecey? I don't go in no other sector. I don't know the people. And a matter of fact, people, the other day when I was in Tracy's chat, she and Miss Paulette was on the live. I see all these new people. I didn't know who they were because I didn't even recognize them as the black sector. So they were telling me, so I asked in the chat. I just fucking asked in the chat, who is these people? What's going on? Who you all speaking about? Then she turned and say, Heatwave is the Mo sector. I said, oh, Mo. That's what I was saying. I don't know. But I said, I'm here for you. I show my support that way because I didn't know what the fuck they're talking about. But I sit my ass down there. Isn't that loyalty? Isn't that fucking loyalty? I could have exited. You couldn't stop me from exiting. But I sat there. She even spoke about that. She even spoke. So she wanted me to pretend. So I think she'd look at it like it offended her because I asked what she's speaking about. I didn't recognize nobody. You hear me? I think she had one moderator there. I don't know if it's Muffy or it wasn't Soapy. Somebody else there. Or Vibrant, one of them. So what is wrong if I ask? What is going on? So that to me is like picking already. It's like picking already. Because of you to play what dive in for evil, for that bitch that look fucked up in the head, that dozing off. I guess those are the people you lean to. Those are the people you lean to. I can't stop you. For the people that say, show me your company, I'll tell you who you are. See, I don't deal with alcoholics. I don't fuck around them. It got the rehabilitation place for them. Because I never the hot cold. It got some alcoholics that would be quiet. They'll be laughing and all of that. Then it got the disruptive. I don't fuck with people like that. Because I mean, so if I lash in your head, nobody could say, I want you to get it when it's sober. I want to lash you when you're sober. So you could feel every inch of the pain. Okay? I'm not going to waste my time to speak to somebody whose judgment is impaired. I don't do that kind of shit. That's not me. It's like wasting your breath. So if that is a person that people didn't even know she have a channel because she was such a doormat for the roaster kick her, bring her back, kick her, bring her back. Because she's a nobody. She's evil and love trouble anywhere she go. But Treecey, you see when you're done with somebody, you saying a lot of things that you're doing right now. Did you know I'm going to call out about 2 or 3 because that's you going to be so. You have some of your new chat members turn against me. And you blink if you're not looking at the chat. No, you didn't look at the chat, my dear. But you could read what other people say. So you saw that and you allowed that. I left from Ronnie Q. And I went over. Where else? I went to Miss Bless chat. I went in Miss Bless chat. I was modding for Miss Bless. I went over to Brianna. I went over to Lady Nika. I went over to Pizarro. Those are the people, Kerry. Those are the people. The same people. What we all use. All the content created I know. Those are the chats I went into. What fucking shit I carry anyway? Show me the receipt, Tracy. Tracy, you got. Present those receipts, Tracy. Present the receipts, Tracy. I don't want to hear no fuckery that somebody say. I don't want to hear no junkie saying any shit. Present the receipt because you go by receipt. You do not take what somebody tell you. You do your own research. You're a content creator, a seasoned content creator. So don't bring that shit my way. Don't bring that my way. Go to the chat. It's only 2 you have to go to. It's only 2 you have to fucking go to. And that is Scary. It's Scary and Ronnie Q. I was in no other fucking platform. Not even my fucking own. I was on. Okay? Myself, Kerry, and Ronnie Q. So 2 outside platform I went to. 2 people that supported me. And I went up there to address one person. I didn't went up there because of you. I went up there to address Kwani because I don't like people lying on me. And you are nobody's not gonna lie on me. So I don't give a fuck about Shellyana, Kemiana, and Fuckiana. And you don't fuck with me. You hear me? Because especially when I know I didn't do anything to you. You looking for a story. You remember there are proof out here. All the people have to do, go and see what platform, show what platform I am there and have people going down on you. Which platform people is going down on you. If I'm in a chat and somebody talking about that or anything about you, I stop. I can't go and tell, let's say for instance, I can't go and tell Ronnie Q. I'm just using an example, not to say anything about you. Because the commentary didn't have your fucking name in it. To say, I saw your name and I went into that chat. Don't fuck with me, Tracy. Because you know you're fucking wrong. You alone have feelings. You alone have fucking feelings. You getting all that gift. They had your fucking name. Oh, I see. Heat wave. I think celebration or heat wave. What is it that Kerry had? Heat wave. Something. Congratulations, something like that. My name was there. I was invited. I was fucking invited by Kerry to come over. I had a guest that is still upset with me because I didn't expect Kerry was to do a celebratory party for me, but she did. She did. Okay, so from there, the next day I went over to Ronnie Q. So who was talking about you? They didn't have your name in the title. I could understand they have your name in the title, and I go into that chat. I went to Pizarro chat, I didn't see your name in the title. I went to Lady Nika, I didn't see your name in the title. None of it. None of it. So don't come and tell me that I different platform to platform. Don't fuck me with, don't fuck me over. Don't fuck me over, Tracy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you know I didn't do shit to you. And if I'm somewhere where they're celebrating for me, why the fuck should I come? Why would you use my name in the title? That's the question mark. Why you put my fucking name in the title? So that's how you look at me. You gonna put my name in a fucking title. And I supposed to be one of your supporter? You forgot that. You forgot that, Treecey. You forgot that, Treecey. You see what is happening in life? Let me tell you something. I don't want to stand by and say, I told her so or I told him so. But things have a way of playing. When you play like that, something would happen. Something will definitely happen. Definitely fucking happen to you. Because this will bust open. This will burst open. Because like you don't want a peace. You want to fight with me. But indirectly. So when I start up, then you're going to say, you see? But let me tell you something. Stop talking about clout. Because Tracy, I could get no clout from you. What I asked for, I said you were sharing other people like that. That's already, that is already, what's the word? I said you were sharing other people life every day. That was already like grounded and settled. Meanwhile, I said you had me. You had not even me so much because I'd gone a far way. Yamin. I call his name too. Because when you got your moderators is so. And they have a channel. I'm just saying this is me. And I think right is right. You got these moderators that is working for no money. Because I want to know why you mud up. But why you mud up diving anyway is your business. She must be paying money. She must is your business. Because she custom paying money. She bring in the trend about paying money for mod stick. Look, 5 is still there. This guy is still a QB. What all these people are called about, all these people are still there. Okay? She used to love mod stick. She was diving for stick a long time. Diving for dick, diving for stick, diving for blackness. She ain't get none out of them. Because everybody just strip her down. Anyway, coming back to you, Tracy. So you are taking what these people saying, you bringing in Shellyana. Shellyana, talk about flip-flopping. Tracy, since I'm with you, show proof, any one of y'all in this chat here, show proof that I leave that camp to go anywhere else. Any one of y'all that know I jump around from camp to camp, please say it. Please say Heatwave is a fucking liar. You leave Tracy camp, then you went over to Lady Nika camp, then you went over here, you went over there. You was all over the place. Please, 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 y'all bring me back in order and say yes, you were from chat to chat and you were not with Tracy. Please. Any one of y'all could show that. Tracy damn it know that because when I finished talking to you, I said, Tracy, look, the life is still up. The lives are still up. What I have to do, if I go in somebody's chat and they're talking something about you, what I have to do? I have to tell them, don't say that. Huh? Don't say that. As soon as your name come out, I would stop typing. And once I see some shit gonna happen, I click off. Because I know it's gonna hurt me. And I cannot go on somebody's panel and tell them what the fuck to do. So where was Diving for Depth? Where the fuck she was? She says she's your guard dog. Why the fuck? Okay, good. If she saw, you remember she saw, I'm in places where they're dogging you. Why the fuck she didn't come? Can nobody remember her? Why didn't she come? To save you. Why the fuck she didn't come? To save you. You think she would save you? You and the baddest roaster out there. And she got to save one person. We'll be singing a homegoing song for your ass, Tracy. Because she's going to choose the baddest roaster. Every day, any day of the week. She would never be loyal to you. They could talk a good game. They said they have certain people attract each other. I don't know you as a junkie. I don't. People say a lot of things about you. I've never heard you slurring your words. None of that. None of that. So I cannot call that on you. But that other one, yep, yep, yep. I thought she had kicked the habit. Yes, yes, yes. And everywhere she go, is some pills involved. Go ahead. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. And everybody she had a problem with. And that's the person you're going to listen to. Tracy, you wanted to listen. Tracy, you wanted to start some trouble with me. That's the only thing I could say. You wanted to start the trouble with me. You wanted to start trouble with me. That's it. But I thank this lady. So if you think you're going to be going back and forth with me, no, it's not going to happen, Tracy. So pick somebody else. Because when the madness get up in me, when the craziness get up in me, it's going to really get up in me. Okay? And I ain't going to give a fuck who is there. This chat like it didn't move in. Y'all could hear me? Okay, it look like it's not moving. Yeah. So all who want to listen to the bullshit. And she's like scolding me. Hey, Tracy. 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 I still have a love in my heart for you. Tracy. Don't make that turn to anger. Don't make that turn to hate. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging for both of us. Don't, Tracy. Don't make that come because it's the biggest mistake. You say, but turning back. Tracy, many times, if you make this mistake here, that I see you making, it's like a fair warning. You know why? Because I know anything from now is going to be final. Because I am the type of person, if you're going to lie on me, or you're going to assist in lying on me, after everything that I take, I get blocked from places to places. Did I ever come and cry to you? Never. Never come and cry or say it's your fault. I always say, Tracy, never send me to do what I'm doing. I'm doing it because I want to do it. None of that. Tracy, and you gonna come and tell me you gonna listen to somebody like Diving for what? And at that time, you have me waiting in the chat. I'm waiting in the chat. And I'm asking this woman, link. No link. No link. But she want to scold me. And then to add insult to injury people, she started playing the Diving for Perk lady. She started playing her recording. And if you listen to that recording, coming to the end, the bitch like she fall asleep. I want you all to go, y'all must get you to click on the fucking view. The same Diving lady. Because of the time when I go and peep, I think she had 146 views. Y'all gonna see, y'all could back it up all the way to coming to the end. The bitch didn't even say bye, nothing. She just like fall asleep. And it was off. Those are the people Tracy aligned herself with. All of the people that Tracy aligned herself with is struggling with impaired judgment. They all are using drugs, except two or three. The Shelliana, she eat, sleep, and think the edibles, plus medication. Junkie. So she had, when she was calling the other lady junkie, I said, look at this pot calling the kettle black. But I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Okay? Didn't say anything. And God knows what else she using. Okay? So that's the next one. What judgment is impaired? So those are the people is bringing news to Tracy, and Tracy's not going to do a research. Tracy don't want to do a research. Tracy wants to store with me. But Tracy, my love, don't do it. I'm begging you. I'm begging you on my platform, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not going to be nice. Don't do it. It's a setup, Tracy. It's a setup. You know, sometimes you recover, this you won't recover from. I tell you this, I guarantee this. This you would not recover from. So don't do it. I am not afraid of you from this. That's like a joke. It's like a fucking joke. It's peace, and I know what's going to be the end result. And that's why I'm warning you, because I still have that love in my heart for you. It didn't start pouring out yet. But if this can continue, you listened and tell me about people, and I went on platform and tours, and I was there when people staring you down. You think I'm hot and cold like y'all? You show me, Tracy, that you fucking hot and cold. Because you said you didn't want anything to do with Kemi. Kemi came back about 3 fucking times. I hope y'all don't take your man like that. You hear me? The hot and cold, today in, tomorrow he gone. Today in, tomorrow he gone. What kind of shit is that? It's something, it's for you, it's for you. It's what you gonna join alliance for. You're set for networking. What you looking for? Numbers. And you're gonna get more than what you're gonna get here. When you was going out, I am not no content creator. But I'm looking from outside. And it's just about common sense. If you are here and you get all who's going to sub to you and all who's going to come to you, if you just get 300 in your chat, you're going to continue getting 300 in chat unless you go out to your event, you're bringing new people. And then you got to ask them to sub to you. And then you're going to start rising. But if you're going to do it within this area here, you're not going to get no way. Who is going to be in 5 chat? If she's get 600, it's 600 she's going to get. If Kem does get 4 or 500, that's what she's going to get. If you get in church, it's the same way you're going to be. A matter of fact, if you don't watch it, you might lose some of your people. Because listen, if you could do that to me, it's just a matter of time, like what everybody was saying. You're very predictable. You're very predictable. So you would show away. A YouTube ship. You would show away something because what somebody come and tell you, and you ain't looking at no receipt. Because the receipt cannot show you. I engage in any negative conversation with you. Never. People must even come up to tell me, let it go. Jesus take the wheel, sorry to bring you up. She said, talk to your friend and let it go. Sometimes you got to move on. At that time, if I was coming at you, like you said, the people saying, nobody ever tell me, hey, don't go at Tracy like that. Oh, stop it. Nobody could have told me that because I didn't come at you, lady. I talk about the YouTube business. We talk about the YouTube business. We didn't talk about the friendship. I talk about that. Okay? And that is what got you in a turmoil. Then that is very, 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 very fucked up, Tracy, for you. You know the type of person I am. You know the type of person I am. On these streets here. So how are you going to mix it up now? How are you going to mix it up now? So you're deceitful. Because when I came over to your platform, you accepted me very nicely. Very nicely. And then today, you turn on me because your junkie friends come and tell you shit. So guess what? You maybe is not deserving of my friendship, my dear. You're the one who's not deserving. You're the one who's not deserving of my friendship. You understand? So I don't have to go around, come around, and beat around the bush for no fuckery. I don't have to do that. Because all the people that come around or you got surrounding you now, most of them looks like new people. You think nowadays the people that come into you, they got time for fuckery? They got time to guard dog anybody? Think about it. After me, who stand up for you? After me, who stand up for you? Who would take on a platform and go on crazy when you lose all your fucking pages? Who was there? Who was there? Which one of your supporters went around the street? Which one of your supporters take themselves like I think? Tracy, stop. Stop, Tracy. Because at the end of the day, then people going to go back over the place and they're going to say, look at them. Just like how you were saying Goosey, sorry to mention your name. When you say Goosey wanted to make a split between you and Kerry, and you said that he accomplished what he accomplished and he gone. Right? That's what you say. So what are you doing now? You let these people come in and tell you crap when they are proof. This is nothing behind no scene, people. The platform I went to is Kerry and Ronnie Q. Those are the two platforms I was on. No one else platform. I went into several people chat and then I stopped because I was in grieving mode. I just came back on the street here. Just came back on the street. Okay? Just came back on the street. So I don't know what tour the fuck I was on, Tracy. Tracy, show your receipt. I'm not going to stop with you either until you show those receipts. Tracy, show the receipt where I was talking about you. Remember, I was on the panel. I can't alter my voice. Not my plan. Go and show the receipts. Go and show the fucking receipt. And if I say, when I was showing subliminals too, and I said, I am not going to be stupid no more, I know what I have to do. Of course I ain't going to be stupid no more. How the fuck you going to be going back and forth with one fucking person? It wasn't even a year, not even 6 months. And this person slimed their way back into your platform. What the fuck? So we don't have feelings too? You got to be like a swing saw? You forget that the people who strongly supporting you is being affected. The people coming in every day, they don't give a fuck. It's we the stupid ones. So one day you're hot, one day you're fucking cold. Well, I didn't know you as that person. Because you said, along with that, you said, Heatwave, there are 3 persons I would never make up with. We want to talk the things, let me talk the things. People, we're going to talk some things here. Because now I'm getting upset. I'm getting very upset. She said there are 3 people that she would not make up with. And that was anyone who could share this live, share it. Anybody who could share the live, please share it. Please share it, because I ain't gonna go through this 2 times. Please share it. Y'all must please share it for me. Please share it. Anyway, she said it's 3 people that she would not make up with. And that was last year we spoke about that. And I said, okay, let me see if I got it right. I said Sean Bradley. She said yes. 2 was 5 a.m. Yes. The third one had me a little puzzle. Because to me, Pizarro and Rico was going like, Pizarro and her fight sort to get more vicious. So the third person, I really did not say anything. And she said, how could you forget? The third person was Rico. Now I know the table turn again. Because when I went over to Pizarro chat, guys, remember, I met Miss Pizarro on Tracy's platform. Miss Pizarro was the biggest, baddest guard dog, okay? I can't step in Miss Pizarro's shoes, or I wouldn't try to fit it. It's not going to fucking fit. Pizarro would jump on people panel all and cuss the living fuck out of them. They ban her. They block her every way Miss Pizarro was. Fighting like a fucking bitch for Treecey. And then was a little thing caused all of this. And that friendship there is the first time I jump from panel to panel, trying to make peace that it don't go further. And when I see that doxing and all these things was included and people start putting up pictures and say, I said, no, this has gone too far. So I know it was over. I know it was over. I moved on. At one time, I wasn't even talking to Miss Bizarre because I took sides. I took fucking sides. And when I see how Tracy acted that day, when we talk about, I mean, I tell her about the family members, and I see how she act, I'm like, damn, something is wrong. So I start to back up a little. Not from loving her, back up a little on what I say and how deep I get involved. Because you can't say you finish with certain people. Because let me tell you all the truth. A lot of y'all want to agree with me. I said to somebody, I said she was better off taking when this lady extended the olive branch, which in its 5A. I said she should have taken it instead of the slimy one coming through again. Because you know what she gives. You know what she fucking gives. She's the newest one come between you, her, and 5. So she's the one going to gain from y'all. Y'all so stupid. Yeah, she start talking with her people. Y'all start from scratch. She got a jump start. She got a jump start. She take over Brianna platform. Then she come and she take over grown folks, his platform. And then she jump over to her platform. So she get help all the way around. And she grabbed support to some Brianna. She grabbed support. People didn't know who she was. Right? She was known. She was in acting. She was in training. She was in training. And that was the same bitch who said she didn't want no platform. These are the same bitches who say they're gonna go and have a platform. Huh? These are the same bitches. So she think it was okay that I shouldn't say anything. And all I said, bye y'all. I didn't say not a fucking thing. But she know where I was coming from until I go on my platform. And I start talking about the back and forth and the fuckery. And I had every fucking right. And if I had to do it again, I'll do it the same fucking way. Nobody could stop me. Because what I say, I had every fucking right to say that. Y'all treat subbies like shit. And without the subbies, y'all wouldn't get no big check. Okay? Without the subbies, y'all is no fucking body. We make y'all. Okay? Without us, it's no you. Because remember, we have an alternative. We have Cablevision, we have Comcast, we have all those fucking shit available to us. Remember, we were getting along fine before this. So don't go and fool yourself. Y'all don't care about the subscribers. But when payday come, y'all care then. Because if you only care about your subbies, when you're doing certain things, have a little mercy. At least you could say, guys, myself and what's her name make up through, networking or whatever. You could have felt that at us. You could have felt them because you have loyal subscribers. You have loyal subscribers. Don't make it have to come and say had instead of have. Don't make it have to come to as a had and not have. That's the only thing I could tell you. But don't think, Tracy, you're going to use me back and forth with no kind of mess. Because I didn't envision it. And if I have to envision something like that, then it's not going to be good. Because then you taking me in this Christmas holiday. This is when you're going to choose to do the fuckery. And you just celebrate your birthday. You don't see it's a good thing I didn't send out that thing yet? Huh? You don't see it's a good thing? Huh? Just thinking about, okay, I'm going to send out a birthday gift and the regular donation or whatever. And I get sidetracked. And then this. I see you going live. You went live and say, oh, let me hurry up and go in my girl chat. Support. And you got my fucking name in the chat. Huh? You got my fucking name in the chat. Huh? Why you don't go and pick up your friends them? Because that's all you're going to leave with. You can't get nothing from me. You don't have anything on me. And I hear you say that all the deaths I had. Bitch, and you said you had deaths in your family. All your family died. You said that. At least all my family is not dead. Thank God. And if I call you as a friend, because I said when you're not going to see me in the chats or whatever, I don't want you to think something is wrong. Out of concern, out of love, I told you that. Yes, at the time I knew you, my dad had already passed. Then my mother passed. Then my aunt passed. And then now, two family members passed. But on the 26th, when I call out to you, I was shaking like a leaf because of fire. Ladies and gentlemen, I suffered a fire that kept me out of my home for close to 5 years. No, 4 years. You hear me? It was bad. Okay? So to lose a family member, some pets too, The poor birds did not, that's I don't like in caging animal. The birds did not make it, but most of the other animals made it out. Thank God, but we lose a life. And that person was gravely ill and got trapped in there. They said she tried to get up, to go to the deck that had a sliding door. But I guess the smoke was too much. She collapsed right there and burned crips. Crips. To know that I just went through a fire and I was feeling sorry for my fucking self. And to know that that happened to a loved one. I think all kind of pain, the suffering and all of these things. I had to ask God why. All these questions. All these questions. So that's the first thing she's going to jump and say. Oh, she had a thing. Because when she said that, she said it in a sarcastic way. You see, me, I didn't come out here. I didn't ask nobody for anything. I remember when your nephew died and they actually wanted you to bring the obituary. And I was so angry. I'm like, Tracy, tell him to fuck off. I was there for you. I was there for you. I was there for you. When 7 stars, give me 7, 8, Lord God. When 7 stars hurt your feelings, I was there for you. I went in 7 stars comment section because she already blocked me. And every time I would cuss and all kind of thing. And then one day, the two of them may come back. I said, what the fuck is this? So now I left outside hanging. I contacted 7 stars through, I think was something she told me about Instagram. Anyway, she unblocked me. She unblocked me. Thank you, 7 stars. And I apologize for what happened because taking sides. Because me, 7 stars, never had anything pick up from Treecey. So tell me now, which one of these bitches, the Shelliana, the diving for depth, all of these fuckers, which one of them stand up for you during that time? And they were all out here. The next one talking about $100, whatever she put this commissary, but she was just trying to prove something because she coming for you soon. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. When somebody come and cussing you from the beginning, that's how the relationship gonna go. You know that. You know that. But don't use me for content. It's not gonna help you. Because you see, I call you go deep. I would go deeper. You remember, I don't have nothing to lose, Treecey. I have nothing to lose. And I don't want to get down with anything with you. Because I call out to you, you make me have to listen to that fuckery where that girl was saying. So that right there was a slap in the face. You slapped me in the face. When you come and you're going to listen to this woman telling me shit or talking shit. Huh? She was back and forth. She was never fucking pieces. That is what hurt me. She was a retaliation. That's what she was. She was never pieces. But you listen to her, right? You listen to her. So her words count. So that's to tell you, you don't know anything about friendship. You don't know anything about friendship. And it making me think, for real. What was I doing all these years? Who was I looking at? Because you making me have to question a lot of stuff. And your behavior. Because it's not one person talk to me, two, three, four people used to be always dropping things in life. Did I listen to them? Did I listen to them, Treecey? Did I ever come to you sideways, Treecey? Did I? You came out to me or came to me. When was the lady, the understand lady? When I'm in the chat talking to Miss Cookie, and we talking about cuddling, you gonna jump and say, who's cuddling, who's cuddling? You damn it know I make that comment. I like you was ready for me. From that I could have pulled off. Because you know when certain things happen, I would ask a number of people to see what their intake without them knowing this concerned me. To make sure I'm being fair. Because you know what I did? What I do? You know I take my life? I put myself in the place of others to see how that person is feeling and thinking at that time. How would that affect me? And that's how I move. That's how I fucking move. So if I turn something and say, well, if it was me and somebody tell me this, how would I feel? And that is how I go through life. Because that is how I was taught. If the answer is no, this not feeling good, that's exactly how that other person have feelings too. So when you're doing something, the weakest thing you did today is bringing other people. If somebody tell me something, I'm done with you, I will come press live. Oh, Heatwave, I'm glad you're here. Listen, we done as of today. That's it. I could ask you for an explanation. No, I don't have an explanation. We done. Okay, I exit. That's it. I'm there asking for a link. You going through all this thing and talking about Shelly. Since when you and Shelly and his friend? Huh? Since when you and Shelly and I had a good fucking relationship? Stop playing in my face and stop playing in people's face. You remember it have all heads here. It have all heads here. That no, that was not so. Who you playing with? You remember I was here when you used to sit down stiff in a chair doing uploads. I was there all that time. All there I was with you. Everywhere you turn, I was with you. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Because what's going to happen? I ain't going to pay no attention with the people. And you cannot. You're a content creator, a seasoned content creator. Just remember that. You know what to give on the street. I am new. You know what to fucking give on the street. Eh? So you can't come back and tell nobody that, okay, I did not do my research. Fuck that, Tracy. You always do your research. You always, anybody drop anything, you say, no, 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 no. I have to, no. I have to, you have the receipt, you have the receipt, that's you. You have the receipt, you have the receipt. So what happened? Where's the fucking receipts, Tracy? Where is the fucking receipts, Tracy? Hmm? Where's the fucking receipts? Anyway, people. Tracy playing games with me. Tracy want to fight with somebody, maybe she ain't got no more content. So she want to make me content. But if Tracy want to make me content, I will gain from her more than she gain it from me. Because if Tracy make me have to walk down that road. Listen, y'all go back in Tracy live if y'all want to. And check and see how many times I'm asking what happened. Nobody answered me. Nobody answered me, but one person said, oh, goodbye. Goodbye, bitch, or goodbye, some shit like that. After I came out here, and I said it not one time, I said, people, anytime, if anything happened, God forbid, between me and Tracy, y'all would never know about it unless both of us want to come out and say it. Y'all would never know about it. We just spoke about that a couple of days ago. And Tracy is going to bring this here on live. And all I'm talking to her, she totally ignored me like I was not existing. You know how I know? Yes, is when some of the you know, the old heads, the real pieces, call out to me. And then I know, yes, she seen me. I'm not blocked yet. So that is what she do in 2 days. In 1 or 2 days. She made a decision to throw me aside. But instead of doing that, look at how people is. Instead of doing that and say, okay, I'm done. Right? Instead of doing that, she made it alive so she could gain from it. So all Tracy's into is money. Because she went now. Let's go to the fucking finances now. Let's go to the finances. Let's go there. Let's go there. Because if this gonna get nasty, let it get nasty and done with the whole fuckery. She went to finances. She said about, well, talking about clout and numbers. Numbers equal money, right? People, I don't know anything about how the YouTube game this go. I don't know about the monetization or whatever. Because I didn't get monetized yet. I don't know how long it is take. I didn't even inquire yet. Right? The same time, she talking about gaining. How can I gain? I got the 1,000 subscribers, right? How can I gain? And people, all who have not subscribed to me, please, please subscribe to me. Please, I'm asking you guys. If you have not subscribed, please do it. I know for moderators in the chat, any moderators here, to drop my link, please, because it's very difficult to find my page. Any moderators here, please drop the link. Anyway, so coming back to this. So she said, this is my interpretation. She said, like something about fucking numbers. She started talking about numbers. Or I think maybe she's trying to get numbers on me. Tracy, what the fuck I gonna do with the numbers? Huh? Anybody who is monetizing, so if I get numbers, right, or views, would they take this up now? If I get monetized, would they take up what I get today and put it towards money? Please, could somebody, I'm watching the chat now, could somebody explain that to me? Any numbers I get now, would they take this and put it towards a future check? If I should get monetized, please. Anybody who's a content creator, I'm gonna say it slowly. I am not monetized yet. I just got my 1,000. So, what is going on here right now, right? What numbers I get here? Would they take that and put it to a future check? So they will take what I get here now to put it to a future check, although I'm not monetized? Miss Bless is answering me. Some saying no, some saying yes. Because I don't know they're going to take from today. You remember, I'm not monetized. I just got my 1,000. So the question I'm asking, would they take what happened today to put it to a future check? I don't think that's how Google work, because I don't even have a commercial in here. I'm not even entitled for commercial. So they're not making money on me. Why would they pay me for nothing? I'm using basic common sense. Why would they pay me for nothing? So that means, and I know that what I'm saying, I think that's how it's going. If I'm not monetized yet, how Google is going to pay me? They're not getting anything on me. I don't even have a commercial or anything there because I'm not entitled to that. I guess with time that's going to come. So I am not making money for them. Right? So why would they pay me for nothing? Why would they pay me? Why would they pay me? But Tracy was saying about numbers. I looking for numbers. Tracy, Tracy, if I wanted numbers, Tracy, you could give me numbers one way. You want to play that game? Is that what you want? Because I would go live. I would end this motherfucker and really go live. Because if I go back, I don't want to go back in your life. But if I'm forced to go back and I hear you talking shit about me, it's on. Because I gave you a lot of chances. Because, Tracy, I didn't even look at you. I didn't look at you as a friend, Tracy. I had a sisterly love for you. I had a fucking sisterly love for you. What you take and you trample on it. Because of a fucking dope fiend. You take it and you trample. I'm glad Miss Bless is in this chat. When all of this is going on, Miss Bless said, Heatwave, you want to come up? She didn't tell me to come. She said, do you want to come up? I said, Miss Bless, respectfully, right now, no. Because I don't think Miss Bless knew. That was the last chat I was in, I think. Yes. When I go away. Okay? I even felt bad. I said, I hope Miss Bless don't feel any way. Because it was really nothing to speak about. You understand? And I said, this thing is getting legs to walk. Because what I was going to say, I was in Ronnie Q Live, or was in Kerry Live when all these things started going down. That's all. Because look how she made Diva come over to me. But she going to say, no, she didn't do that. Diva went back over to her. What she should have said. You think anybody, Carrier, nobody could not come and tell me I'm going and curse her out for you. And I know we didn't get to that point. I just telling you, crazy, don't do that. Don't you do that. Because you might as well curse me too. That's the love I had for you. Because now I see you don't have no heart. You don't have no soul. It's like you're empty, Tracy. I never expected that from you. I'm still in somewhat shock. But if you want to go all the way, we will. We will. I'll give you, let you go first. I will give you and let you go first. And let me see how deep you're going to go. Because you see, I learned from you. Receipts, baby. Receipts. Every fucking thing I talk about, I have proof for. Because Verizon is not going to lie for me. They ain't going to change up the text. And thank you for some of our talking back and forth was text messages. Was text messages. I didn't push you in a corner. You did. But now I see Tracy like you're a person in for money. But I see, money, they say the love of money is the root of all evil. And not all money is good fucking money. You hear what I'm telling you? Not all money is, it got some money will blight you. And I guess you're looking where the money is coming from. Where the money is coming from or who could give you more money or whatever. Because what the fuck you gonna come and put me over in some kind of fucking shit about numbers? What the fuck I have to do with numbers? Huh? What the fuck I have to do with numbers? And you just be talking and saying and talking about Pizarro and say Pizarro's into numbers? And you and into the same fuckery? Huh? That's how you gonna touch my fucking name? Because I ain't go down yet? Because I ain't go down yet? Huh? Because I didn't go down yet for you? Is that what you want? Because a party is that what you want? My mouth and zip up, you know. And I could zip it when I want to zip. And I could open it. And when I start, I ain't got no fucking off button. I ain't got no off button. Y'all would get tired of me before I get tired of talking. You hear me? Don't play them fucking games with me. Because I didn't do not one fuck shit. And if you talk about YouTube shit, and I said something, and I called your fucking name, and you pick it up, then it was for you. It was for you. And only your best interest. You just call people dumb. What is it you can't comprehend? What is it you're not understanding? About the life that I did. And if I said I was stupid all this time, running behind people, whatever, it was true. You had me running up and down like if I'm playing fucking tennis. Huh? Running up and down the fucking place. But then you go in and mix it up back with the people. The same people that you say you're done with. So you're deceitful. You're fucking deceitful. So if I say something, I didn't even say nothing there on the platform. You started up. Oh, and if Kemi, what the fuck I call somebody to y'all? But when you bring it over to us and you throw her in our face, after we were going at it with her, through you don't think we have fucking feelings? You don't think we have fucking feelings? You running for fucking office? That you got to do this? Everybody got a fucking turn. And you forming an alliance with a snake is not going to get you nowhere. Where's going to get you? Crash. Crash. Because as I always say, God don't like ugly. Y'all might know all the him and the Sam and the this and the that. I know none of that. But I know there is a God. There is Almighty God. And God don't like ugly. And once I know I did not do anything, I ain't got to swear to God. I ain't got to think and put up who dead for me and parents and train up. I ain't got to do none of that. God is there to judge both of us. All of us. Because I know there are receipts out there. And unless the people are stupid and they don't want to look for the receipts, that's on them. But I know it is what it is. You come and say, I was in platform and they were talking about you. They were talking about, then make content for them, bitch. Make content for them. How much people think I'll fight for you? So wait a minute. You employ me? Wait a minute, I just remember. Tracy, did you employ me to fight people on the street for you? You wasn't even saying thank you. You used to say that. Since you go over to the sobriety sector and you're on the payroll, y'all don't want me to open my mouth. Y'all don't want me to open my mouth. Let me tell you something, Tracy. You know who I think from that group there? Cheryl Brown. Living my best life. Soapy. Vibrant. Muffy. Mostly the moderators and the subbies that I met there, came and meet me and stuff, and we rolling. We rolling as the pieces. We rolling. Every, every, everything that me and Tracy ever talk off of here, I would always end it with pieces, the number 4, ever. And that's what I meant. And this woman is going to come and bring me public. This woman is bringing me public for diving for depth. A bitch that went wrong all over and get knocked out all over. She, Tracy, is a regurgitating you to say you don't want nothing to do with nobody. You don't want anything to do with nobody. Really? Tracy, shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth before these things come and slam in your face. Because it's easy, It's easy as 1, 2, 3. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Because you're playing hard, but I don't know who you're playing it for. But you never deal with a bitch like me. And don't start. Because when people hurt me, I just reverse that pain. I would reverse that fucking pain to you. I would reverse that pain to you. Don't make me have to get all the way there. Don't make me have to get all the way there. Because you fucking want to know that's not you. Play with somebody. Choose somebody else. Get somebody from a different sector. Get somebody to fight with. Do not fight with Heatwave. Do not fucking fight with Heatwave. Do not throw me off. I am not the rest of them that you fought with. I would make an example of you all. Do not play with me. Then you thinking that Kenola had anything with me reconciling with you. It was nothing to reconcile. It was nothing. I told you about it, and I said, oh, he was playing his heart out for you. That's what I say. And he's thinking that we are fighting. But since I keep telling you that, you thinking now it's a fight. Because I didn't go to the back to bring nothing outside to the front. I did not. I did not go anywhere to the back to bring anything in front. But Tracy, you're following a pattern. Because people keep telling me, next is going to be your turn. Next is going to be your turn. I think you must be feeling good about yourself. I think you must get in a hype with that. But how? You will got to be stupid to fall for that game. Remember, like again, I don't have no kind of numbers. So I think if you're a content creator and you're looking for numbers, go fight with somebody that's worth it. Go fight with Lovely T. Go fight with Lovely T. And talk with Lovely T. Your girl that you hook up with, 5A, I don't mean anything, okay? Because you all hook up together, bless the union or whatever, because people could change, people could change. I don't have nothing against you. Maybe before you know it, I might come over in your life if you would let me. Because right now, I don't give 2 fucks. Anyway, the same 5A. How y'all gonna have, y'all is some faking bitch. Because the same 5A, they're going all around the place. And going after Lovely T. Wanted Lovely T to unmud your fucking ass. How many times we didn't talk about that? I said, Tracy, can't get in contact with her. I think you said yes. And one time, Lovely T called out to you. And you was live. I think she was in the country, something like that. And I was so happy. Because Lovely T, oh, look at that. Prime example. Look at that. 5A went towards Lovely T, telling her all kinds of stuff about you to unmud you. Did Lovely T unmud you? She did not. You know why? She look at loyalty. She know what about loyalty. She know about trust. Okay? She know about love. And she cannot be programmed. Look how she went to her with force. I wonder, did you tell Lovely T you're going back with the same lady? Did you tell her that? Did you tell her that? But although it's years, I ain't had nothing to say about you and this woman union. I had something to say about the bottom, the chip neck lady. That is who I had to talk about. That woman there. I said that woman's a snake. You just fall out with her. And you say it's the last time. And you gonna bring this person in. I mean, she come in the chat. And when people ask, you getting mad? You get upset because I said bye, y'all. I fucking mother not Miss Bless. And if you could do something like Miss Bless come in front of you, fuck that shit. Because I was doing a duty over there. You didn't give a fuck about us. The minute you didn't announce anything, and you got like, I said, me, you're lying to your subscriber. You're lying to your subscribers. Subscribers do not listen to what she's saying. Because she's saying one thing and meaning something else. No sense saying so, because I would never say, I would never have anything to do with you again. I don't know. But you don't have to dump me. Because I'm your woman. I ain't got no dick and I ain't no lesbian. Okay? So you don't have to dump me, baby. Since I know myself, no man has ever left me. Much more less a fucking woman over the other side here. Please, save that for some fucking body else. Because you will regret it. I could tell you that I'm holding out. I'm fucking holding out. Because once I let go, that's it. And I ain't gonna listen to what no one say. Nobody better don't come and tell me anything but Oppo Tracy. Y'all don't come to me with anything. Don't come with anything. Because right now I'm feeling I would disrespect. Do not come to me with anything. Because people like Tracy are dangerous. People like Tracy is dangerous. You can't be hot and cold like that at the same time. You can't be hot and cold at the same time. It's not one time I asked her because it said maybe she and this I had my reason why I said maybe she should have linked up with 5A. If they could have seen past their differences. Because both of them do shit to each other. Right? And I said she couldn't make up with Pastor, she could make up with 5A. Right? That's what I was saying. And she said, never. So if it's never, what you doing there? What you doing there? At least you know 5A. She was a long time consecrated like yourself. But the Kem, you gave her so much of breaks. Look how much she did to you. And you coming to tell me. You telling your audience today, you telling your fans, you telling your subbies them today that you're done? Something like that? Unless I'm comprehending it's wrong. That's what she said, people. That's what she said. Like she's done with me. That's what she said. She would not drop the link. Or she said, she said no, she didn't say she's done. She said it's unforgivable. Tracy, what the fuck is unforgivable? Tracy, what I take from you? According to Caribbean people, I eat your white fowl. Huh? I eat your fucking white fowl, Tracy. Tracy, I didn't eat your white fowl. Tracy, I never use your dick. Me, you never share a man. We don't even know each other. And to see, you know what hurting me here today? Hey, let me tell you something. Tracy, back up on what you're doing. Back up on what you're doing. Because something what I just did. Nobody in this sector have a picture of my great-grand. And I just sent it to that bitch. If I knew that bitch would have do this today, would I have done that? So I helping her, giving her ammunition, so to speak. Because look what I did, and look what she did today. But let me tell you something, Tracy. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you God's truth. You see, everything in this world is a plan. It's like everybody got to know what to do. Halfway in this relationship, she caught away. I was hearing a lot of stuff. I called Tracy one side. Hey, don't go after this, don't go after that. You know, the people or whatever. No heat wave. This, that, you know, they interfere with me. But not everybody interfere with you first. It had times that you go and stick your nose. Like Toxic Diamond and all of that. When Toxic Diamond was talking so bad about the time you're going to get and all of that, I was rooting to go in there. They blocked me. They blocked me to fuck. And look what happened to her. Because when I drop on my knees. And when I walk around and I reverse, look what happened to she. Look what happened to her. It was even months later. Look what the fuck happened to her. Who catch the jail? Who catch the jail? Tracy, do not. I told you certain things about myself. Remember what I told you. Do not. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because it's whoever tried to hurt me is who I'm coming to. Because when it's going to go beyond YouTube, then it's going to be a problem. If it's a YouTube thing, let's go. Let's go. But when you're going to bring this thing personal, so you are actually calling me a lie, you're going to tell me, how the fuck somebody going to be deceitful for over 5 years? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 years. 5 fucking years. I'm with this woman. And this woman now going to question me. If this woman have to question me, that means she was friending me under a deceitful. She was friending me under, yes, she was being deceitful. Because if you are going to sit down and you're going to be somebody with somebody all those years, and then suddenly a dope fiend come and tell you something and you believe it, and there is receipt out there, and you tell me I went on a campaign, I want to know, people, any one of y'all, you know what, I'm going to call us some of these content creator name. I don't know who and who is still in this chat, but I got to start from Miss Bless. Was I in your platform recently? If you could hear, please, y'all go down in the comment section wherever and say, y'all know about that. Okay? Y'all go around. I'm sorry I can't drop a link or whatever, but don't bother. This going to hasten this stuff. Because the next time if I have to come down, come back here, I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to make sure when y'all see me, I'm looking after this thing to drop StreamYard or link or whatever I got to drop. Because I have the money to pay for it. So, but I know my girl Tracy was deceitful to me for 5 fucking years. 5 years. Y'all remember that? 5 years. 5 years. She was deceitful because she had any question mark about with me. That means she had these things in her mind, in her body, or in the bottomless soul. Because how could you befriend someone, friendly with someone, and then you were not sure about them, but you laugh, oh my baby, and all that fuckery? How could you? And is you accusing me of something? You know what I say? If I'm going to get accused of something, I might as well go. Because you know what? I could make people numbers, I could make them numbers, Because if I want to be bad, if I want to be fucking bad, Tracy, don't test me. Don't fucking test me. Because I saw them people bring shit to you. I could go and ask anybody, anyone, a content creator, y'all want to do an interview? I'm up for interview. Drop it in my comment section. Y'all could ask me whatever fucking question y'all want to ask me, and I would answer. Once it's not nothing personal about myself, it's what's going on with YouTube here, yes, I would answer. I would answer. That's what you want? So I could make somebody numbers. But numbers ain't gonna be no good for me. One, y'all gonna get numbers. So let's start. You said I was on a tour. So now I'm gonna be on a tour. All the content creator, any one of you that want to do an interview, any questions y'all want to ask me about this situation, bring it on. Bring it fucking on. Because since Tracy gonna be like that with me, I'm in that chat. A girl, lady, woman, I give you the amount of respect that I give you, that I stay in that chat to hear that dope fiend talking, and you listening to that. You slap me in my face. I stood up there. You slapped me again. I stood up there. I said a link. You blink if you weren't seeing anything. So you were done, or you were a coward. You fucking will know. You couldn't stand up with me because it's lies. And you're engaging in it because you're looking for content. But if you're looking for content, I gonna give other content creator 5 any one of y'all, Kem, any one of y'all want to interview, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Any question y'all want to Any question. I am going to answer because Tracy won this. As Tracy could bring people outside in our business like that and treat me like that. So guess what? I could bring people outside too. Maybe you're gonna be the right people. Ask me a question. Listen, Miss Bless, Lady Nika, Miss Bizarro, Miss Brianna, James Caldwell, Rico, Paso, let me see who else. The roaster. Read to the baddest roaster. Let me see who else. Who else was? Read, the Heart of Philadelphia. Read. Cherry, Ronnie Q, Kwani, Tim Blaine, and the list go on and on. I don't know who else. Who I forget. But I'm not going to nobody who is under the influence. Dovey, who is under the influence. Anybody who is struggling with sobriety, no. I don't have no time to talk with nobody whose judgment might be impaired. I want to talk to conscious people. I don't want to waste my time. This is no joking matter. So if Tracy ain't gonna cut the shit out and I see anything to trigger me, if anything fucking trigger me, I am coming on my community wall and I'm gonna tell y'all it's really on. So y'all could come and say, let's do the interview. Ask me anything. I don't care if it's interview, you just want to ask me questions. Just about the situation here, about what's going on here. And I would answer. I would answer. And I would tell you where to go and find these things because it's only two platforms I was on. Ronnie Q, and I didn't go up and say nothing but this fucking woman. Not a thing but this fucking woman. When they're talking about her uterus or this or that, I even call her. It hurt me so much. I said, you ever come out and tell these people anything about your reproductive organs? She said no. I said, well, why didn't you stop there? Why didn't she said heat wave just. And that's why I said, when they come for her in that way, she had to go and dig down for children or whatever she catch. You understand? Because right is right. Like sometimes I don't like the habit of cursing somebody about sickness because that's how I was raised. I'm not going to tell you about your sickness. No. Because nobody called for sickness. Okay? Nobody called for sickness. So I'm not going to say if you have 1 foot, oh, you 1 foot. No, 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 no. You're born special needs. I'm not going to talk about that. Because for what? You didn't have a choice. So I don't do the sickness business. I don't do that. I try to keep away from that. I try to keep away from that. I never judge Treecey. I never judge her. Many nights I did from place to place, whatever I could catch. Whatever I could go down and drop and say something, even in the comment section. I would go after these people. And that's how I get blocked here, I get blocked there, I get blocked. They call me all kind of dog. They say, don't bother, she's going to throw you out, she's going to do this. And look what happened. In this month here of a holiday, just like what she did, just like what she did, just like what Brady did to her when it was her birthday. So she's doing that to me. Somebody who cared about her. Fuck the love. Who cared about her unfucking conditionally. Because some of the things I did not agree with. Not everything I condone. But did I leave her? No. Lots of people walk away from her. I stayed. I call it all the time home base. Even to the end, I call it home base. And she came out and she talked so nicely to me. We he. And that was it. I thought everything is okay. I said, oh shit, my girl is going live. Let me go in the chat. Not knowing when I look, my title. My name is on our title. First name, Heatwave. You like the name Heatwave? Why don't you go and put this heat? Why don't you go and put this heat on your title? Why you don't go and do that? And she was promoting her. These are the things I was talking about. You were promoting her. And guess what? This heat can't stand the... Hey, Tracy. You know what? You're going to learn. You're going to learn. You're going to learn, baby. You're going to learn. You're going to be over there. I'm going to be over here. But I want to tell you, Skip, you got a lot of people to fight. Leave me for last. Leave me for last. But Tracy, if it's trouble you want, Tracy's trouble you're going to get. Tracy, if it's trouble you want, trouble you're going to get. You're going to get it. Don't start anything. Don't crank this car. I need it turned over for you yesterday. Don't do it. Because you know what you're doing? You take all that time, all that love and everything. You questioning my loyalty now? Treecey, people. I don't know what to say. I went after everybody for this woman. I went after everybody. A matter of fact, I don't even know if this is a real. I don't know if this is a real Paso. J. Wilson. I don't know if that's you, real. Um, I came after you up to recent. I came after you because that whole thing came up with who carry who and all that bullshit. And out of love, I stopped coming after you for this woman again. And I tried to call her to ask her what's going on with you and Pastor. It's not gonna look good to sleep that shit alone. She tried to get up with you, Pastor. It looked like it didn't work because you invited. Now she coming to me. Pastor, I'd never forget that day when I was crying. You had already blocked me. And you came live. You said, oh my God, poor Heatwave is crying. And I got angry because it said like you're making it a joke. Some people say they're going to help to rebuild, to get her page up and running. People was even saying I was the one who took her, get out, she put the pages in my name, all kinds of shit. I don't know anything personal like that. I don't know that. Everybody I fought with, these people didn't come to me personally. I tried to be, like I said, I had a sisterly love for Tracy. A sisterly love for her. And I used to like her strength because I said, you know what? She's a strong woman. And I stayed there with her. Where did I go to? Where did I go to? Any other channels I went to visit. Like how she goes to visit. And I come back home. And people just get eviction notice. She didn't even think enough of me to even drop a line and say, look, our relationship is over. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna come back later, okay? This is getting to me now. I'm gonna come back later. All you guys who's here, I thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. You all have a blessed one, okay? I'll come back later. Let me take this thing over and see how far she want me to go with it. And we're going to wrap this shit up. Because the next time I have to come back live here, y'all come. Because it's going to be the wrap up. Okay? And like I said, oh yeah, I forget J. Wilson. If y'all want to interview, according to what she's saying, y'all have it. Just let me know. Drop it in the comment section. So I'm going to go and see what's going on around the street and see how far this woman is going to go. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why she tried to make me a fool. Huh? All right. Anyway, guys, thank you and take care. Bye-bye.